shake out your nerves first. Shake. Okay. Just in case. Okay. All right. We good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us again for another episode of Youngish. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about girl code. So earlier in the week, there was an interview with Larsa Pippen on Hollywood Raw podcast, where she basically exposed that she had been seeing Tristan Thompson before him and Khloe got together.
So Khloe doing what Khloe does.
Of course. The Kardashians doing
so
what
Khloe
they do best.
do what Khloe does. Oh, okay.
Kardashians doing what they do best.
Continue.
So basically she was dating him. She revealed that she was dating him before Khloe and him got together. She had brought him to a party that Kim had thrown, and literally, like, after bringing him to the party and everybody met him there, 10 days later, Khloe started dating him. Thoughts?
Okay. I always have so much to say about these.
Oh, God. Where do we even start with the Kardashians?
Where do we start? Because this is like a pattern of theirs.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, it's a pattern.
Yeah.
Like, all of them. It's not even just the ones, it's just like all of them. Because Khloe did it to who? Trina.
Yep, with French Montana.
Yes. And wait, hold on. Even thinking about it, wasn't Tristan with his baby moms? Before
she was pregnant.
Yeah, and
he was pregnant.
And then everyone, and she even said that he started dating Khloe while they were technically still together,
which means
oh my God,
they were Which means he was still with his baby moms. Yeah,
so he's with his baby moms, and then Larissa, and then on top of that, Khloe.
Yeah.
So Khloe technically took a man that was with two women already.
Yeah, pretty much. Wow. Not to mention that it was a friend that just recently brought him around, introduced him to the whole family, and then you start dating him like 10 days later. I mean, first of all, you don't date anybody that your friends have dated, slept with.
Desperation.
Anything, yeah.
That's what I'm smelling, because what?
It seems to be a common theme with all the sisters. Like, they've all been in instances.
Yeah, she did Trina.
Yeah.
She did somebody else too. I can't even remember now. Well, now Tristan.
Yeah.
Kylie did it to Travis Scott with Justine Skye.
Yep.
Did it to Tyga with Black China, which was Ken's best friend.
Yep.
And then
all
I think
of them.
Kendall I swear two of the sisters were with the same dating the same
Ben
guy.
Simmons with the basketball
I don't know, because I think it was like Kendall
so.
and Kylie or something like that, or Kendall and
you can't even keep track.
Courtney,
they just have a very bad track
know.
Record of consistently stealing men from their friends, and just like it's just a mess. So today we're looking at girl code and the do's and don'ts. So chicks over dicks.
That's
always,
chicks over
always,
dicks.
always.
Chicks over dicks, always. I will always choose my chick over the dick, okay? Because there's never that dick that's good enough, because, okay, maybe I'm lying. But, no, chicks over dicks. Okay. But, like, I just can't, that honestly took me by surprise, because the fact that Larsa. She's a Larsa today.
Larsa's 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh my God.
Love.
Okay.
So good.
What's your name? Larsa?
Larsa.
Okay. Larsa, sorry. First say Larsa again. Larsa. She was the one who was going the hardest at Jordan for supposedly doing something with Tristan.
Which was her best friend.
Which was technically her boyfriend first before that.
So
what? Like, I'm so confused now.
You can't even, like, keep up with the drama. Like,
but then
you
know what? I heard that he did sleep with somebody, so maybe it was Larsa, and maybe that's why she went to Khloe to tell Khloe about Jordan to cover her ass. Because if any rumors were going around, she'd be like, oh, no, that was Jordan, not me. That was Jordan.
For sure, because, like, I don't know. It's just messy. Very, very messy.
And why did they cut her off randomly? So I feel like something else happened. I feel like she probably got back with Tristan or did something with Tristan, or Tristan admitted what happened or something, because all of a sudden they all just cut her off.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently Kanye didn't want her around Kim.
Oh, bullshit.
I don't know.
Kanye don't like nobody, so that means none of them would have any friends.
No.
And plus, it wasn't even just Kim that cut her off. Like, literally all the sisters.
Did.
So I'm like, that's a bit
Obviously,
weird.
There's more to that story for sure, but...
we gotta wait for the NDA to expire.
I know. Since Chris likes to keep them at the front door, handing them out like treats.
Like, can someone sneak in there and just stay a week so we can know what goes on in that house?
Right? Like, have like a little hidden camera somewhere in the walls and like really catch things that they're not.
Like, we need to know.
Girl,
well, we don't need to know because I don't care about them, but they're one of those families that you really love to hate.
Pretty much, because they're famous for nothing. All they do is like rip everybody else, and that's what they've literally created all their brands are from stealing from other people. Yeah, that's all they do. They steal off
like that big controversy where it was like Kylie wore that one dress and didn't tag the designer, and it was like a black designer, and it's like it was horrible.
I mean, they've built a career off of stealing people's stuff.
I'm not a fan of them.
It is what it is.
I was a bit of a fan of them for a little bit, and then after it was just like one by one, they just disgusted me a little bit more, and I just couldn't deal with them anymore. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no. They
just on Instagram. Like, I don't need to follow them no more.
They don't have talent. Like, I just can't be bothered, honestly. Like, they're one family that I'm just not. Not interested in any of them. Like, I can't.
No.
But then this whole situation is just like. It was messy. It was messy
in the beginning, and now it just got messier.
But you know what? Larsa, in the interview, she really didn't talk badly about them, or like she didn't really say anything. Of course, the NDA. Well, obviously,
as she probably wants to get good with them again.
Who knows?
Because again, that's the only reason why people cared about her, because she was Kim's best friend. Sorry. Not sorry.
I mean, do any of them even have like real friends? Can they keep friendships?
I don't know. And Tristan is probably who jumped onto the next cow that was going to give him more fame and money.
Just clout chasing.
Yeah, seriously.
He's just clout chasing. He was like,
he's like, oh, I have a cute little
she's
girlfriend.
Pretty, but you know what? Khloe comes around and it's like, oh, this is a way better move for me.
Because I think his girlfriend was like an Instagram model, so he had her, so it's like, okay.
It was a step up.
Yeah, and then it was like Larsa. I was like, okay,
and then Khloe was like
he hit the jackpot with that one.
Exactly.
She bought him a car and a fur jacket within like the first 2 weeks of them dating.
To be honest, I didn't even know he was a basketball player until he started dating her. Like, I didn't even know who he was.
The only reason why I knew who he was is because I have a friend here that used to date him.
Yeah.
And then she was mentioning him and stuff like that. That's the only reason why I knew who he was, because I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea until like he started popping up on the scene.
I'm shocked because it seems like I have a trend of dating Brampton guys. I'm shocked I didn't know who he was. Like, frick.
Okay, so back to girl code.
Yes, girl code.
How do we feel about bringing a new guy around our friends? Specifically... do you believe that a man should be around for 6 weeks before your friends know his name, know about him? What is like a time frame that you think is acceptable to like?
Ooh, okay. Well, okay. Meeting, I think it depends. Like 6 weeks sounds like okay, because for me, it's like I don't like anybody. So I feel like it takes me a while. Like, I'll have like a connection with someone, doesn't mean I like them. Like, it takes me a while before I like them, and to even try to introduce them to my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's going to take a while. However, they're going to know about that guy before I even go on a date with him. Like, I'm bad, guys. I'm sorry. As soon as
I'm the opposite.
If you hit me up, like, as soon as you hit me up and like, oh, let's go on a date, I'm like, yeah, I guess so. The first thing I do after I say yes is send a picture to my friends and saying, what do you think of this guy? So my friend knows who they are before I even go on a date.
I'm like the opposite.
But they only know them as nicknames. I do not refer to them as real names. Like, it takes... So pretty much how I said, it takes me a while before I actually like somebody. It takes me a while before I even refer to them as their name.
Like their name?
So I'll use like anything. Like, I'll be like, if he lives in the West End, I'm like, yeah, the West End. I'll just nickname him the West End. Yeah, you know, like the West End asked me out again.
I still do that. Even like after I know somebody's name, I always have
that's what
something beside their name, like whether it's the car they drive or if they have like green eyes or like whatever, like an attribute about them. I know it's so weird.
No, it's
but like
really
I have a bunch of people on my phone with like names and then like or even like where I met them.
No, seriously, like literally, I think the other one it was like there was somebody that lived closer to me, so I just called them the local. Yeah. So, like it's so bad, but I guess my friends will realize when I like them, because when I start using their real names, like I'm like, oh, like for example, like John asked me out, they're like, who's John? I'm like, you know, the local guy. And they're like, oh, okay, local. I'm like, yeah, John.
I don't know. So, I'm like the opposite. Sometimes I just like fall in love instantly.
I know. Like, I've received those messages. I'm like, oh, how you do today? Oh, I met my husband. I'm in love.
I don't know know what it is. Sometimes I'm having like, I don't know. So I'm just like a moment kind of person and like energies. And sometimes I'm just like in the moment and I'm caught up and I'm just like, I get into this like whirlwind where I'm just like in love.
I've seen
Not
it in
instantly,
person
I know.
too. I've seen it in person.
It's so bad.
I've seen it in person.
I wear my heart on my sleeve, but I feel
She
like
does.
as fast as I like am infatuated with somebody, I'm out of the infatuation.
Yeah.
Because I'll literally message her the next day and be like...
One day she's like, oh, I'm in love. I met my husband. I started like maybe 2 days later. I'm like, oh, how's your husband? Well, I don't know about him.
Actually, you know... It's just died. Like, you know, it's just, I don't know, I like the rush of when you meet somebody new and everything's fun and exciting. And it's bad because it's such a Sagittarius thing to do. Like,
yeah.
I'm such a Sag when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, romance, love, all that kind of stuff. It's bad. I need to stop. Like,
no, I'm more like the slow and steady. Like, it takes me a while. But when I do, I'm like steady. But then I'm also like a no bullshit person. So if I see too many red signs,
right away,
I'm just like,
and that's my thing too. Right away, like I cut people off very quickly. Like if I already start to see things, like especially red flags, I'm just like, no, like I don't even have time.
It doesn't even have to be red flags. It just has to be something that like I don't like, like or things that just make me uncomfortable because I feel like I'm so closed off for the most part. Like, I'm a super emotional person, but nobody really sees that until you actually know me.
Yeah.
So for me to get comfortable and vulnerable enough for letting someone see that, like, it takes a while.
Yeah.
So if at any point you start making me feel uncomfortable, like I can't open up, I'm like, nah.
And I'm like the opposite because I'm just like an open book from the jump. Yeah. Like you get what you see, which
She's
is like
this
from right away. I just love everybody. I know.
And I'm
a very like people person. I just like I don't know.
You know, she is. Like I swear, when I go out with her after we're done, we probably made
like 20 new friends.
And that's probably because of her.
I am just like a social butterfly. I like just love to talk to people.
But it's
and, like,
good
meet
because we
people
spend less money.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, girl code.
Okay, so number 2 on our list.
Our list of girl code ethics.
Yeah.
Girl code commandments.
Okay. You are never to date, in any case, are never to date a friend's ex or someone they were really into.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Like, it's just never a good idea ever. Like, this is when girl code 101 comes into place. Like, you never, ever.
Just like
never.
chicks over dicks.
Don't
this
do
is like
it.
the second, like,
don't
most
do it.
Important.
There's way too many men in this world. Not so much in Toronto.
I was like, not so much quality, but there's
not
men.
so much local. Yeah, definitely not so much quality. However, there's still always going to be.
Do you think there's a time frame on it? Like, if it was a guy that's just interested 5 years ago, and she's in a serious relationship now.
Oh, I don't
possibly
know.
Even married now.
I mean, for me, I just can't get over the fact that they were once like together and naked and doing things.
I know. It's like, oh my god, you saw your you saw
like
my
I don't
naked.
know. It's
I
just
probably
like,
saw her naked. Like
like it's not even
we
about
relate. Like ew.
Like I don't think it has anything to do with them like being in a new relationship and being happy. I think it's just still the fact that they were.
What
intimate.
if they never were
even
intimate?
if they weren't intimate?
Maybe, let's
still,
say they went on like 2-3
involved,
dates.
I don't know. I'd still feel awkward. Like, even, I don't know. I feel like it's still a very, very touchy subject.
I think so too. And I think
if it's an immediate circle, if it's like immediate circle.
If I didn't even know about this guy beforehand, then I don't care because that means I'm not that close to you, which means
exactly
because you can't say, "Oh yeah, Jack," and I'd be like, "Who?"
Yeah.
If it's like I don't know who that person is, then does that really count essentially? But if I'm talking to some guy and you're like, "Oh no, that was Skipper or Skippy," like the nicknames that we use, I'm like, "Oh shit, that's Skippy." Okay, yeah, no, fuck that.
That was Mr. Bentley.
That's Mr. Bentley.
Those are the range. No. Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, no.
Then yeah,
even know him on like a first name basis. Then it's like so it's a different. It's
you're right. Like when it comes to immediate,
like and also immediate girlfriend,
and I think also times because if this is like a high school crush, like fuck that shit. That
shit
means nothing. I'm sorry.
High school was like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah. But that shit means nothing.
Yeah,
now.
like if it was like okay, that was like ages ago.
Yeah.
I mean somebody that you dated like within the last like decade or something.
And it's like I don't think I'd be able to do that, especially because my ego is a little fragile a little bit. If he met the both of us at the same time, or knew both of us at the same time, and you went with my friend, there is no way in hell I'm talking to you after that.
Yeah, just
because I'm like, you made your choice.
Yeah,
like that was your time to choose, and you chose my friend. Don't come talking to me. Sorry. That's no. No.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, anything that had to... It doesn't matter. Just, like, point blank period. Like, your friend dated...
Yeah, because I'm like, this one guy took my one friend out for a date, and I guess nothing really happened of it. And then later on, he's trying to hit me up. I'm like, excuse?
Yeah, no.
You took my friend out on a date, and now you want to talk to... No.
And then it didn't go how you wanted it to go, so now you're trying to come back. Or no, that's not... Definitely not. No. That's just as bad.
I think I'm just too... confident in myself and my personality
as you
and stuff
should
like that.
be.
So I'm just like, if you didn't
be.
see it then too bad.
Exactly. Like you made your choice at that point, and then that's it. That's that.
Yeah.
But as far as like exes, that's a non-negotiable. Like,
yeah, no. And it's like, I think there's like a severity thing too. Like if they're actually dating, that's like a hell no.
Yeah.
Like don't even think twice about it.
That's an immediate shutdown.
Don't even think a millisecond about it. Yeah. That's just a no.
Immediate.
And if they went on a few dates, it's like depends. It's like mostly it's just no.
Yeah, it's pretty much just no all across. Big no, little no, small no, medium no, large no, extra large no.
Okay, what would you do if your friend went on a few dates with this guy?
Okay.
And it's like they realize that they're just more friends. Like nothing happened intimately. They're like cool as friends. And then she suggests, or he hits you up, and then you say something, and she's like, yeah, no, you should go for it because like you guys would work so much better together, blah, blah, blah. How would you feel about that?
I mean, see, that's a different kind of a scenario because...
But technically it's the same. The only difference is that she's aware of it.
They realized later.
So it's the same thing. I think it's all circumstantial. Yeah. However, in general, no. Like, I think the answer is just no, do not do it. However,
just don't do it, period.
There's always, I don't want to say exceptions, but I guess sometimes there could be... Like the example I just gave, that's kind of like an exception. I mean,
and I can understand where that could be seen as okay, but for me, would I do it? Hell to the no still.
Yeah, I don't know
it's
if I
still
would.
Kind of like a hell no. Because not like, again, like immediate circle, I feel like immediate circle is hands down a no, regardless.
Because
like,
the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm kind of like that too. So if I'm like seeing a guy... Not even really seen him, but like going on a few dates and it's like nothing happened, no kissing, no nothing, not even holding of the hands.
Yeah.
And I realize we're just friends and we continue as just friends and I meet and I'm like, you know what? My friend would be perfect. I think I would be like, hey.
Yeah.
Invite them to mutual events and be like, ooh, meet this person. Yeah. Because like,
I mean, that's kind
of
at
the
like,
end of the day, it's like, I want to be in a happy, loving situation. So if I can help my friend, like, I don't mind it.
I mean, if it's completely platonic on both points where you both realize like, okay, you know what, there's nothing romantic here. Because my only concern with those kinds of situations is one person always may have felt like, okay, maybe, you know what, I actually really do like her, but she's coming at me now with this friend zone kind of energy. So, you know, I'm just going to go with whatever she's saying. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to know if it's something that you guys are both coming to the decision on, or vice versa. Maybe the guy's the one who thinks like, okay, it's just friendly vibes, but your friend, feels like, oh, you know what, I actually did like him, but I think, maybe he's right. I think maybe he is better for my friend. But then at the back of your mind, you're still thinking like, oh, you know what? Then you hook him up with your friend, and then next thing you know, you feel like, oh, well, I actually did like it. Like, I don't know. It just, there's so many ways that it could get complicated that it's just better to be like, no.
Like, the basic
you know what?
line is like,
no, I don't think you and my friend will be more compatible. Like, you need to just go down go that way, do your own thing. We can just be friends. Like, it's cool. We don't need to be matchmaking each other with our friends because we're not compatible. We don't need to do it. Like, it is what it is. We'll just be friends, and that's it. Like, we can just leave it at that, where we're both friends, kind of thing. You know? So
it's just, I don't know, because basis, yes, just no. But then it's also hard thinking about it because it's like, if I know that, I don't know.
It's because you would do that. So for you, it's very easy for you to see that, you know, as a really good opportunity and an option.
And I think it also depends on their intentions. Like, if my friend is going to talk to my ex, if I know it's just like, okay, and when I mean ex, I don't mean like actually dating ex, because that's just, again, that's just a damn ass no. But like somebody went on dates with or whatever, or like interested in or whatever, the only time, like, I think in the beginning I might be a bit whatever, like a bit heated about it. But then if I see that they're actually trying to work on an actual relationship, then maybe. But if it's just some stupid ass, like, let's hook up, let's da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I'm like, you really did that just to have sex with a guy? Like, there's so many more people you could just have sex with. Actually, you know what? I don't know.
Still,
I don't know. It's touchy.
I think it's just,
I don't know.
still, like, immediate circle. No.
Yeah, immediate circle, I think.
No.
If it's a friend of friend, I'm
period.
like, sorry.
Yes. Immediate circle, it's 100% a no.
Yeah.
I think, like, the only time the lines should get blurred is if it's, like, maybe
especially
a friend of a friend or, like, an acquaintance.
Because, like, I've heard about your guys' relationship.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard you guys
you've been
talk
there
about
through all of it.
arguing,
The good, the bad.
Oh, on the first date,
you.
he bought you this. He bought, like, I heard that. Like, do I want it?
Yeah,
sorry.
No. It's just like, it's just no. You just don't do it. You just don't do it. Like
just
I said, there's way too many men in this world to even have to go down that road.
No. The more I think on it, the more I'm like, no.
Yeah. No. Okay.
What's the next one?
So
hit me with the rule.
So don't be a hater friend. If a girl walks in looking gorgeous, a lot of girls will automatically try to find something wrong with her. Our big thing is don't be that girl.
Hell, don't be that. I'm the biggest complimenter. If I see something like, girl, I love your hair. Oh my God, your earrings are so pretty. Instagram, you should see me on. I'm on girls' comment sections way more than I'm on guys' comment sections. Hard-eyed.
Yeah, because there's so many beautiful girls on there.
Oh my God. Whoa. Damn. That's all I do on girls' comments.
Yeah,
even girls I don't even know. That's why I make so many friggin' female friends on Instagram. Because all I do is comment on them. And then we start commenting on each other's. And then, bam, I have a new friend on Instagram. I met 2 really cool people off of Instagram. We talk almost every day. Like... I'm not a hater. That one thing I can, unless I don't like the bitch. But even then, I just won't talk about it. I just will act like she doesn't exist, really.
No, I agree. Like, especially if a girl looks good, I will 1,000% compliment.
Even
I compliment everybody.
I think I would even compliment.
Yeah,
exactly. She looked good. I'm like, oh, your makeup looks so good, or whatever.
Exactly.
And then just turn around and pretend like she doesn't exist again. But I probably would, because I don't know. And I think that's why girls love the bathroom, because I feel like that's when you make all these female friends. I love
girls in the bathroom. Good times.
I don't know if you remember at my birthday in February when I was comforting the girl who just broke up with her boyfriend.
And then me and the other one were like taking a photo shoot together. We had so much fun. We were all at the Grand Bazaar bathroom. Yeah. Oh, good times. Shout out to February 2020, man.
I know.
Before the pandemic, when we were actually able to do stuff. No, I think that's the thing.
I think it's like the last hooray.
I wish that people were more. I wish we had more of like a very, like that whole hater mentality. I just wish it wasn't like a thing, and people could just be themselves and compliment people and just be nice and just pay it forward. Like it doesn't cost you anything to be nice and give a compliment. And you see something you like, ask a question like, "Oh my God, I love those shoes!" Like, girl, you're killing it. You're rocking. You look so good. Your makeup is on point. It's fire. Blah blah blah. Like.
But you know what I do hate?
Go for it.
Those girls that, like, you'll compliment them. Like, oh, your shoes are so nice. Where do you get them? Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know.
I got them so long ago.
I think it was, like, I got them in New York, but I don't remember.
Up.
It was a small boutique.
I'm sorry. I know I went off
It's okay.
subject, but, like, get the fuck out of here. We should add that. That should be part of the don't be a hater. Tell us where you got your shit.
Yeah. Like, tell us where you got it.
Yeah. Like, what
I
the
do
hell?
I do that all the time.
Like, oh, I got this from Nike. Oh, I got this from there.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this thing. It might still be on sale. Go check it out. Like, I don't care.
I always do that, especially like my accessories. People are always like, "Oh, where did you get them? Where did you get them? Those earrings are so nice."
Yeah, like, but that's your top secret.
I'll be like,
though. That's your top secret.
Not really. I tell everybody where I get everything from. It's not a big deal. I don't care. You ask me, I'll be like, yeah, for sure. I even send links. Like, oh yeah, I got this here. Here's the link.
Because I don't know that I don't. Maybe it's because we're secure in ourselves, or we don't feel like Because you wear the same thing is not a competition to me.
No, not at all.
Not at the same event,
everyone's going to make it different. Like, you could get the same earrings and you'll make it look different. Yeah. Like, I don't feel like I have to hoard onto things like, oh my God, I can't tell you where I got my shirt from because you might go buy it and then you might look better than me and then I'll have to have a competition and then we'll have to fight for everyone's love. Like, it's just like, I don't, that's how the stages that I'm processing in my mind of why people don't want to
tell me where you got those damn shoes. Like, just tell me. Like, God.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so please don't be that girl.
That's me adding
don't
on,
be
don't
the
be
hater. Please don't be the hater.
Okay. So the one rule that I like too is never insult your friend.
Never.
but never let her leave the house looking horrible, hideous,
round of applause,
and a little bit fat. Like if she has a little bit of muffin top, let her know.
And do it in like the nicest way possible. Just be like, you know what? I like that shirt that you had on. You know, the one right there, the one that you tried on first. It looked so good. Like you were all curvy. It was perfect. Or, you know, oh, those lashes are good, girl. But these ones right here, that they'll just accentuate your eyes more. They're perfect. Like let everybody see those eyes, girl. Like, you know, just do it in like a positive way. Don't be like, yo, your makeup looks trash. Who did it? Were you drunk? Like obviously, don't do that. Like,
I would just be like, yo, your face looks good, but maybe you need to fix a little bit of the eyeliner.
Yeah, just make it a little bit more. Ooh, like, yo, do the cat eye a little bit more. You know?
The trick is, and guys should listen to this too. The trick is, always throw a compliment before the critique.
Yes. And don't say no disrespect.
Don't say it because they're gonna.
Don't say that first.
Just be like, okay, yeah, like, no, I really like the outfit, but maybe the makeup doesn't match as much. Maybe you should change the eyeshadow a little bit. Like, you know, offer suggestions. Don't say do this. Suggest.
Yes.
Okay? Suggest.
Yes.
But no, don't let me leave the house hideous because the whole day, we all do it anyways. All girls will look in the mirror and be like, oh my God, I look horrible. So if my friend already reassured me that I'm looking good and and I believe her, at least I'll go in the back of my head, I'm like, I look fat. But I'm like, no, you know what? Like Mariah said, I look cute, so I guess, you know.
And that's the thing. Like you want that like reassurance. Because if I'm already feeling like I'm not really feeling my outfit, like maybe I had a really bad day and I'm just not really like in the mood to get ready, so I'm just getting ready half-assed, not how I would normally get ready. And so like I already feel bad, and then you come in and say, "You're wearing that shirt? Really? Do you know where we're going?" Like, don't do that. Like, because now I don't want to go anywhere. Okay, bye, guys. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm not leaving my house now.
No, just let me know. Let me know. If it looks horrible, let me know.
Yeah. Be like, oh, I think this would look really nice. Like, give a proper suggestion. Like, give options. You don't want to be like, no, don't wear that. Wear this. Like, no, don't do that.
I agree.
I really like that suggestions. Like, give people options. Like,
you gotta make sure your girl looks the best that she can
like
look.
You guys all have to look good.
If you let your friend leave ugly,
you're the hater friend.
You're the one before
you're the hater friend. Then you're the hater friend, and you want everyone else to look bad so you can stand out. And
I had a friend
like we said, don't be the hater. Don't be the hater friend.
I had a friend like that. Like she had to be the best looking one. You can wear a garbage bag and be like, how does it look? She's like, yeah, it's good. Let's just go.
No,
bitch.
Like, don't do that. Like, no.
I should have tested it out. I should have worn my worst outfit and tested it out.
How do I look in my uniform?
Right?
Do you think I can do it?
You look so cute. Let's go now.
Now everyone will know where you work and they'll come visit you. Like, it looks great.
So creepy. Don't hit on me at work, please. I hate it.
Definitely not when we work.
Oh my God, I hate it. I know.
We'll have to call the police on you. TPS is on speed dial.
Right.
Where we work. So
that almost ties into don't be a hater.
Yeah, pretty much. It just goes hand in hand with please don't be a hater. Mm-hmm. Don't be a hater friend.
On your actual friends, on strangers, just don't be that person.
Yeah, just don't be that person. Like, life is too short.
What do the mothers say? If you have nothing good to say, don't say
nothing
at all.
Please. My dad used to always tell us that all the time. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
Oh, I like
here
that
we go.
One. Okay. Girl, I never heard that part.
With the accent. But yeah, like, please, don't be a hater. You know, you should want all of your friends to look their best, feel their best. Like, give positive vibes. Like, give your friends compliments. You know, put those affirmations in the air. Like,
seriously,
do the best that you can. Girl code all day.
That's how I am. I'm like, I believe lifting myself up and lifting others up will all make us up.
Exactly.
Like, do it. Like, Frank, I don't get it.
Pay it forward. It just continues to keep that positivity train going.
It's true.
Good vibes.
And plus, let's think about it a simple way. The better your girl feels, the more fun you're going to have that night.
Exactly. Yeah, because we're all going to feel
insecure. You're not doing nothing.
Bitch, we look good.
Yeah, if she does not feel good about herself, you ain't doing nothing.
Exactly.
Let's trust.
Because you know we're going to walk in there on 10.
Right? Because if she thinks she looks bad, she's going to be like,
right.
I don't feel like dancing.
Right.
I don't want to talk to anybody. So make your bitch feel good so that you guys have a good time. Simple.
Yes. So everyone has a good time, enjoys themselves, and just lives in the moment. Mm-hmm. So now on to a little bit more of
the don't be's.
The don't be's, exactly. So don't be the yes girl. If your friend wants to get back with her ex, toxic, very unhealthy relationship, don't be the yes girl to make her happy because that's the answer she wants to hear. We need to stop. I know you don't want to get involved in friends' relationships, but at the same time, when they are at the point where it's very unhealthy, whether it be abusive verbally, physically, anything of that nature, as a good friend, it is your job to be honest with them and give them the answers that they don't want to hear. I'm not going to be here saying, oh yeah, that's fine, yeah, he's great, oh, you want to get back with him? Sure, go right ahead. No, because as a good friend, you should be able to tell your friend the truth, no matter how much it hurts, because at the end of the day, you want to be there for them. And me saying yes, yes, yes is not going to help you and not help you in this situation.
Yeah, I'm definitely the friend where my friends know, do not ask me a question if you don't want to hear the truth. Which is good. Yeah, I will let you know exactly how I feel. I try not to be so biased in terms of I will tell them how I feel, and I'll also question them to kind of let them see it themselves.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be like, no, don't date him. I'll ask questions like, why do you want to date him? You said that he does this, this, and that. Is that something you want to be in a relationship with? So I'll kind of question them, try to hopefully open up their eyes. Because I get it. Because I know a lot of girls don't want to get involved and they'll just say yes. Because unfortunately, there's sometimes where girls will cut off their friends to be with this toxic ex.
Yep.
Because
he'll isolate them from their friends, family, everybody.
But it's not even just that, like the guys.
Yeah.
Like the guys, there are guys like that. They're super manipulative. Yeah. That's emotionally abusive, blah, blah, blah. But there's some girls that will do it
on their own
voluntarily because they don't want to hear or be judged by their friends for it. And I had a girl say that to me. It's like, I don't want my friends, I don't want to hear what they have to say to me about it, blah, blah. A good friend should just say yes and then just be there if things go bad. I said, no, that's not a true friend.
No.
That's not a true friend. Because a true friend will help you. Yeah. Your true friend wants to see you at the best that you can do and push you forward.
Yep.
And a friend that's just going to say yes, just to say yes, that's not a true friend. I'm sorry.
No, they don't care about your well-being.
No.
There's no way. Because
why would you? No.
And that's the thing. Like, I understand, especially when it comes to relationships, you don't want to get involved because... especially if they're in a cycle of where they're constantly make up to break up, you don't want to get involved because you will waste all this time talking to the person, comforting them, being there for them, supporting them, being their rock, only for them to get back to get back with the person, which is inevitable. So I understand why some friends would rather not get involved because it's a lot of the back and forth. However, I can still support you as a person and not agree with the person that you're in a relationship with. But then again, it depends on the situation. Like, I'm saying this in the worst possible situation where it's a relationship where it's very unhealthy. We've communicated, like, you've communicated the things to me that, you know, you are not happy with, and you're not happy in the relationship, and you're not happy with the way that you're being treated. And if it's just a long list of all the things that you are unhappy with, why are you continuing to stay with that person? And I cannot sit there and be like, oh my gosh, really? That's crazy. Wow. No way. Okay. Yeah, but you want to stay with this person? Okay, sure. I'll support you. I can't. I'm a real friend. At the end of the day, I want to see my friends with the happiest lives. Like, whether it's their careers or their relationships or whatever, a good friend wants to see you flourish in everything that you do. And so if they see you in something where you're extremely unhappy, you have, like, you're not being supported in the ways that you want, you're depressed, you're crying, you're not happy, you should not be in that relationship, friendship, anything that causes you that much pain or grief, you should not be in. So I cannot sit there and say, oh, well, I'm going to support you regardless, when I know that you're unhappy. I think as a good friend wants to see you in your best element, and they want to see you flourish and be the best that you can be.
100%.
And
I feel like that. And I feel like girls need to understand, like, it's so hard because
it's hard. It's a tough place to be in.
Some women are just bitter and don't want their friends to see their friends happy, and they'll say, no, don't go back with them, out of, like, bitterness.
Yes.
But then again, you have to trust your judgment and your intuitions. Like, if you know that your friend is a good friend, then you need to trust in what they're telling you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, so I think that's one of the major things that people have to be careful of the company that they keep.
Of course, 100%.
Because again, if I have a true friend and she's telling me no, I should not get into that situation, I'm not gonna get mad at her and be like, oh, she doesn't want me to be happy. No, I'm gonna friggin' listen to her
because you'd know better. Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm like,
of course, like you got to take that kind of advice and that kind of support. You have to take from. Like, you have to know who you're taking it from.
Yeah.
Like, if it's somebody that, you know, is not really that close of a friend, and...
But not even that, because I feel like me, even if I'm not that close of a friend, I won't tell you my full, like, honest truth, but I would say something like, make sure you think about it before you get back into that situation, like, da-da-da-da-da.
But as the one accepting it, like... For the person who's accepting it, they might feel like, oh no, this person is just being a hater friend or a bitter friend. Or
yeah, but I think that's also childish for people to think that for the most part. Again,
yeah, but you'd be surprised how many people will really think that and think that you're not coming from a place of good intention or good
I know,
will.
And I think that's childish because again, if you are not able to again distinguish who's in your life and who means well for you, then that means you have a lot of growth to do still, in my opinion.
It's a you issue. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Sure.
Of course, there's people that are always going to disappoint you, but it shouldn't be in a disappointment as in I think that the person's wish is wrong for me. Like, I had a friend like that, and I don't have that friend anymore.
Yeah.
Because I just realized, like, this person is not looking out for my benefit. I would call her crying, like, oh my God, this is happening. And she's too busy flirting with her random guy at the bar to even pay attention to me. So I was like, you know what? No. So again, you just have to be good judgment of who's around.
And knowing who has good intentions for you and real intentions for you.
Male, female.
Yeah. Friends, relationships,
any of them.
It literally goes back again full circle.
Yeah. So, but anyways, final story. Don't be a yes girl.
Don't be a yes girl, please. Please don't be a yes girl. If your friend keeps going back to that loser and you know, and he's done nothing but hurt her time and time again, you need to let her know, girl, wake up. It's not going to be this. It's not going to be any different this time around. It's going to be the same old song.
And we're not saying it's easy because I know there's some girls that will cut you off for being honest. Yeah. But honestly, as long as that you know that you're doing the best for them.
Yes.
Then that's what you should do, in my opinion.
Yeah, as long as you have good intentions.
I'm a person of honesty, so I'm like...
Exactly.
The more honest, the better. Don't ask me a question, because I'll be too honest. No,
it's
so
brutally
bad.
Honest.
Oh my God,
no,
it's so
but you know
bad.
what? I would rather that. To be honest, I would rather people around me do that.
Guy would be like, are you talking to anyone else? I'm like, yeah. Like, don't ask
No, I'm not going to say that.
No, don't ask me. I'm too honest.
What?
I'm too honest. Don't ask me any questions.
Wait, am I talking
Don't ask me no questions.
Yes, so please just be honest with your friends, you know, like tell them the truth. Don't be a yes girl. Don't just go along with them just to sugarcoat and give them the answer that's going to make them feel better. No.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Honest.
Let them know the truth. Truth hurts, but they will appreciate it in the end because it will give them the courage to leave that shitty situation. Period.
Yes. And they need to leave it.
Yeah, and at that point, you need to leave.
But you also have to make sure that you're making them feel comfortable because if they do get back in that relationship and anything happens, they should still be comfortable enough to come to you and talk to you about what's going on. Yeah. Because that's very important.
Yeah, you want to be supportive.
Situations.
Yeah, you want to be supportive at the end of the day. And, like, obviously don't come from, like, a judgmental or a judgy place, you know? Yeah. Give them the support that they need, but also let them know, like, girl, things are not going to be different.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Okay.
Okay.
So next one.
Yes.
If a guy your friend is into asks for your number, by no means give him your number. You just either walk away or you give him your friend's number.
Yes.
And then say, I think she'll be better off for you. Or you guys will get along better.
I love that. Okay, I love that. Yes, 100%. If my friend is into somebody, like, no, and he's interested in me, that no, that's not happening. There's no number being exchanged. Like, no matter who it is, I don't care. I feel like that's just, again, girl code. Line that you don't cross. Like, period.
Yeah.
I've never been in a situation where that has happened. So
it happened to me.
Like, I would love to be like, here, this is my friend's number. I think you're better.
Okay.
No, that never happened to me. So
I've had a few situations with this. Okay.
I need to hear these.
So, yes. Okay. So the first one was, there was a guy that I obviously had a crush on.
Okay.
He kind of seemed interested in my friend.
Oh, okay.
Asked for me to introduce them.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a little bit heartbreaking. But I did it because I'm like, I don't want to seem like one of those people that was like, oh no, if I can't have you, nobody can.
Yeah, that's
like,
not
you know
fair.
what I mean?
It's shitty, but it's not fair.
Yeah. But then I introduced him, but I let my friend know, like, listen, this is a guy that I've been talking to you about, that I have a crush on. He wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
I gave him your whatever.
Yeah.
And left it at that. And they ended up going on a date. I was a little hurt.
Oh.
Because I wasn't really informed about it.
Yeah.
It seemed a little...
Is she your immediate circle?
Yeah.
Immediate circle. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. So, this is...
yeah.
Yeah, this... Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
So, that caused a little turbulence. No. It was sorted out at the end.
Yeah, of course.
But still...
No. I think the date should have never happened. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I said, I'm like, I wouldn't have done that to you. Like,
no.
If you told me that you like this guy, there's no way I would have done. And
you said that. You said you gave the number because obviously you didn't want to be like a cock block or a hater or whatever the case may be. Yeah, you gave it up.
And honestly, I feel like if I thought that they would actually go well together, I would have said, okay, you know what?
Yeah, I think you guys are better.
Yeah, like I genuinely would have. Oh. So, but anyways.
No, I don't like that.
And besides, another one.
Yes. I'm here for this.
It doesn't involve me. Sorry, I don't want to talk about my little bad times anymore.
I'm here for
it didn't happen to me, but it was two of my friends.
Yeah.
Oh, so the one friend I was telling about earlier, the one that I don't talk to anymore, that does not look out for anybody other than herself.
Yeah.
So it was her and my other really close friend.
Okay.
So my close friend, let's just call them Jay. Okay,
Jay.
Yeah. So Jay liked this one guy.
Okay.
And we would like meet up, like we'd go to this local restaurant and it's the same group of people all the time, whatever. So Jay had a crush on the one guy. Okay. Everyone knew that Jay had a crush on this one guy.
Okay.
And that brat friend
the brat
just loved to flirt with every single guy possible.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah, she just wanted to flirt with everybody.
Loves attention.
Yes. So she was whatever, so she'd be talking to them, blah, blah, blah. So the guy that Jay liked ended up talking to that girl because, again, she just with every guy. So then the guy asked the brat for her number.
Okay.
So she comes back to the table, tells us, including Jay, saying, "Oh, he asked me for my number, but I didn't give it to him, and he's a jackass. So you shouldn't want to talk to him. He's a jerk. Like you wouldn't like him." Blah,
okay.
Blah, blah. So like, okay. So my friend Jay's like, okay, cool. He's a dick. I don't want to talk to him no more.
Okay,
cool.
Blah
blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh, behold,
she lied.
Oh no! She lied. She gave him her own number to the guy. And they started fucking.
Girl, why?
And we did not know about it until one of that guy's friends told us. And we're like, what?
That's why she came back to the table and made it seem like, oh yeah, forget about him.
Don't talk to him, don't bother
So Jay wouldn't like him.
So Jay would have no idea.
Girl, that's just too messy.
Can you imagine?
That's too much. Like, obviously
Jay lucked out, though, because we found out later that he has a small... So it wasn't worth it anyways. But that girl would still sleep with him. The brat would still sleep with him.
Yeah.
I guess she just liked the attention or whatever it was.
Yeah, but friends friends like that are dangerous. When they just, like, when they always have to be the center of attention and they live for attention, and especially they need attention in every capacity, whether it's anybody around or guys or friends or whatever, like that person obviously is not secure or confident in themselves.
Oh no.
So somebody like that,
there'd
you don't need.
There'd be times we're at the
circle.
restaurant and we'll be talking like facing each other, and I'd be like, talk about my problems, and all of a sudden you see her go like this.
Yeah, not even paying any attention.
She's looking at every guy that walks in to see if they're paying attention to her. I'm like, bruh, this is tiring.
No.
I can't deal with that anymore. Like, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was just like, I can't believe it. Jay has not forgotten about that to this day.
I don't blame her because that's messy.
It is so
messy, and it's one of those things that you just don't do to your friends. If you can do that to your friends, then you can do that to anybody. And again, that kind of a personality is one that you don't need in your circle.
No, like what do you mean? Oh my gosh, it was just so sneaky all around. Like, oh, he's a dick. You don't want to talk to him.
Yeah, like, and then you had to come and like create this whole story, like knowing that you gave the guy your number. Like that's doing way too much for the least.
And way too much for the least. And it's
Yeah,
like, you don't
like,
think
for
we're
what?
going to find
Just
out?
for his
We all
number?
hang out almost every week together. You don't think we're going to know?
And, like, you don't even know who this guy is. He's, like, from a hole in the wall. You're just meeting him for the first time. So it's like, you're willing to jeopardize your friendship over a guy? Like,
yeah,
it's stupid.
It was, just know that soon after that and other reasons, which we'll probably get into later on, I'll just continue to call her the brat friend. So you guys know.
The brat.
But that was one of the reasons why we weren't friends, but
Yeah.
more happened. Like my terrible Vegas birthday party, but we'll talk about it another time.
What?
I think I gave enough of my emotions out. Laid my emotions too much on the table for this episode.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you guys earlier on, I don't like to be vulnerable. So let me just, take it in little pieces.
Girl,
Okay.
they're going to start getting to know us more.
God,
and
you guys are
more
going to know me
and
more than I know
see-
myself at this
Right?
point.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to be getting into things that you guys have no idea about yet. Even, like...
We don't even fully know yet.
You're just,
You're on the journey with us.
Yeah,
You're on the journey with us, okay?
Yeah,
Don't forget
like,
that.
Things just literally come out sometimes, and I'm like, did we really talk about that?
I was like, did I expose myself?
Did I really, tell you guys that?
Again, guys, don't ask me. No questions. 'Cause I don't want to be honest all the time. I don't want to be. So don't ask me.
Ask all your questions in the comments.
Yeah, so I can ignore them.
No,
I'm
we
joking.
won't.
I won't ignore them.
We definitely won't ignore them.
No.
We will definitely be
I'll
present.
almost
for
comment
all of
to
them.
every single one of them.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So, speaking of messy and messy behavior with friends, how would you approach dating one of your friend's brothers? Do you have any friends that have cute brothers? Asking for a friend.
No.
Friends me.
No. I wish, but no. No, and I feel like if they do, it's like younger brothers. And like younger where it's like,
No.
I've seen you growing up, like, no. But no, I've never experienced where someone has a cute brother or cousin. I feel like I've never met anybody with cute family members. Where are y'all at?
Right. I mean, I think...
Well, I don't know if I would want to do it, but I'd consider it. Actually, I won't lie. There was a girl who posted, like, a picture of, like, her cousin or something. I was like, ooh, who's that?
But wait, you did that with your cousin.
No, you did that to my cousin.
Yes! That's what I meant. I saw your cousin. I was like, ooh.
He's young.
Who's that?
Shout out to Daniel.
Girl. No, you know what? Yeah, I don't think any of my friends really... No, I'm lying. So yeah, my friend does have a really cute brother.
Really?
But I also feel like maybe he doesn't like...
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm not quite sure about that one, but yeah.
Let me hit him up. I'll test it out. No, I'm joking.
Sir, we're
I'm
not
joking.
sure if you swing for this team, but if you do,
you know what you do? You do a test. You can't do it because you already know him. But what you do is
No, I don't really know him like that, but
yeah, but he probably knows of you, no?
yeah, like we have each
See,
other on
that's why you
Instagram,
can't
so.
do the test. The test is to see if a guy would even consider you. Is you go on their account and like a few of their photos.
No, but we've done that and like liked each other's photos.
Yeah, but it's because you guys know each other. It has to be a
but we
stranger.
don't really know each other.
But
I'm
it
just
has to
friends
be a
with his sister.
stranger.
But
to
yeah,
see if
you're
he
right.
likes
You're
black
right.
girls.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I should go do it. And I should get one of my non-black friends to go do it. And we'll see who he responds
see
better
who
to.
says, hey girl, let me slide in those DMs real quick.
See who he responds to, and then I'll be able to give you your answer.
Yeah. Oh, don't kill me. No, he's just cute, but like I don't know. Just he's cute, but yeah.
Yeah, and
I don't
feel
know. Like I wasn't really interested in like, oh yeah, let me like try to pursue him. No.
But I can see why it would be something that people would do because you know the parents, you know the family.
Yeah.
So you kind of already see
The
where
dynamic.
where this person grew up, their dynamics with their family.
Yeah.
You probably know of them. You know their dating history. You kind of know what kind of person they are for the most part because you know their sibling's going to complain about them. Like, oh, Johnny just brought home another girl last night. Like, you know.
Especially if they have like a younger sibling. You know the younger siblings they snitch on everything.
They'll know. Like, it'll be like, yeah, he brought this girl over this day and another girl
did
the
you know
next
this?
day. Then you'll know. So it's like, okay, I don't want that guy. But if you're also
Especially
hearing,
toddlers. I love kids.
Yeah.
Kids just expose everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you know?
yeah, so
They're
like,
always
you'll
ready to like talk.
You'll know his history. You know about him. So I guess
Yeah.
I can see why it'd be like, okay, if I like the person, it means something because I actually seen the evidence of me liking. So it's not like a random person. It's like, oh, I like him. No, it's like you actually know who this person is.
Exactly. You have that like whole background element of like what kind of a kid, like what their character is.
But then as a person, I would not want someone to date my sibling just because it could get messy. And it's like, what do I do? And then I can't invite you over to my house because you guys broke up.
It gets kind of weird.
Yeah, so I understand why the actual sibling does not want it to happen.
Yeah.
I can see why. Shit.
So you'd be like a no. So you would say no to girl code to tell your friend, no, I'm sorry, you can't talk to my brother.
Don't be the yes girl. No,
yeah. Depending on the situation.
And I think it also depends on age and where you are in life.
Yeah, that's
and stuff
true.
like that. Because, especially if it's like, we're thinking about like if you live together, about not inviting over. But then like birthday parties can still get awkward. And
yeah, because then it's like, I want you to come over for me, but now you're coming over for my brother.
But when we're older and we live alone, does that really mean anything?
I don't know, because then I want to spend time with you. And
yeah, and then I'm like, I'm going to have to message my brother to be like, can you let my friend come see me? Like,
yeah. And then there's that whole dynamic of
oh my God, and then don't tell me anything about your sex. Like,
oh,
sorry.
No. And then like if he doesn't want you guys going out or like doing things, and like, I don't know, I feel like it could get really like difficult later down the road. And then when you have like, when you want to have girls' nights, if like he has an issue with it, and then you're his sister, so it's like, who does he get mad at? You or your friend? Like,
I think the basis of girl code is don't be messy.
Yeah,
like I feel like that's the tag. Just don't be messy.
It just turns into like an entanglement, and it's like, I don't want to be a part of this.
I think girl code at the end of the day is just try not to be messy, because avoid messiness.
We just need to avoid any type of entanglement or anything that's going to result into a messy situation. Like, stay far away from your friends with mess. We don't need to be adding mess into the dynamic at all.
No mess. No. I like my peaceful life. Don't interrupt it, please. I love peace.
And that's the thing. Like,
and then some people don't like peace. No. This one guy was telling me, like, oh, well, toxic girls are more fun. I said, ew, then go find yourself a toxic girl, because that ain't me, bro.
No. You have issues. You have issues. That's like something Future would say. He is like the leader of toxic behavior.
Seriously, red pill. Ugh.
Right? No.
No. Deal with that red pill stuff. Anyways.
No, I don't even, like, I think I just missed that whole thing. I didn't understand what was going on.
It's pretty much continuation of the simp idea.
Oh, okay, because I was like, I don't know what this means.
Take the red pill are the true men. They know what the real life is.
What? Okay, I'm
pretty much, in other words, treat women like shit because you're a man.
With some of these new the lingos, like.
I wish I wasn't sometimes.
Right? Yeah. So, girl code, please just stick to the basics.
Stick to the basics. Don't be messy.
Don't be messy.
If it feels wrong, it probably is wrong.
Trust your gut at all times. Your intuition is always on point. If something doesn't feel right, it's not right.
Exactly. Period. But you know what does feel right? Subscribing to us. Following us on Instagram.
Right there at the corner of your screen.
_ following our personal Instagrams, because guess who's back on Instagram?
I know in the last episode I said I didn't have Instagram because I didn't have it for like 5 or 6 months. I was on a whole no Instagram cleanse. However, I'm back. My Instagram is @_XII_IV, which is just 12-4 in Roman numerals.
And mine is @KER__. And again, do not forget to subscribe, like, comment this video.
All of the above.
If you're listening to us on the audio and podcast, like us, subscribe. Everything you need to do to make us famous, do it.
Please, if there's anything that you guys think that we missed, or you just want to drop any comments, any tips, tidbits,
or your own girl codes.
Yeah, you got some girl codes.
Maybe add some bro codes. So we can compare the two.
We want to hear all of it. Please drop it down in the comments. Send it as a DM, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. But please let us know. We always want feedback.
You can also email us at youngish@gmail.com.
Yes.
On that note, have a good day.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Hope to see you next week. Bye.
See you next week. Bye.